shit. And damn. And what's going on, you guys? What's going on? What's going on? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV. And we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. And I intend on doing the exact same. So what's going on, you guys? How y'all feeling today? I'm actually in a pretty decent mood today. I'm in a pretty decent mood today. I don't know why I'm in a decent mood today. You know, I ain't been in no good mood, but I am definitely in a decent mood today. And you know what? Y'all know that I do not like most of the people that work with me, but I spoke to damn near everybody today at work. Ain't that something? God is really working on me. God is working on your boy. Like he really is. But while I get ready to try to inform the people that this live is going on, let me look and see who's all up in the chat, honey. You know, I ain't did that in a while. What's going on, Lala? What girl? I cannot pronounce your name for shit. But I'm glad that you're here. What's going on, Baby Blue Prada Shoes? What's going on? What's going on, Rock Chick? What's going on, Amber Shelby? What's going on, Kimmy Nicole? One of my moderators. What's going on to Sharice? Another one of my moderators. Tracy, Stephanie. What's going on? Okay. Edwina. I think I be stay butchering this lady name. But what's going on, honey? On the Rise reality. Now, what's going on with y'all? Now, let me tell y'all something. Y'all know that I do my chasing panel with Carl and all of them, but there's another web reality series that's out right now. That y'all need to check out. It's called On the Rise Houston. They've been following me for years, and because I was just so consumed with so many damn web reality shows, I never got a chance to really just tune into their show like that. But I actually watched the episode yesterday, and I was thoroughly entertained. And I think that y'all should give them a shot. So be sure to give On the Rise Houston a shot. They're pretty entertaining. You know, I think they're still in their growing phase. So, you know, give them a shot. Every show has to grow. So I appreciate the entertainment. And plus we need a Houston show. So shout out to On the Rise reality. Okay. You in love. I'm in like. I keep telling y'all that. It's heavy on the in like. I am in like. Not love. I'm in like. Okay. What's going on, Alicia? What's going on, Rain? What's going on, Tia? What's going on, Norris? All right, and another thing too, because I'm about to start the video. Where y'all from? Where's everybody at? Where's everybody at? So I can post this. I should have did this before I even started this live, but I'm just in a great mood today. What's good? Where y'all at? Let me get this link and put it on my story. Oh shit. Okay, I see y'all in the building tonight. Y'all notifications must be working. Cause a lot of y'all are in the building today. Okay. Like y'all notifications must really be working today. There we go. Now I can get this thing on the road now. Now I can get it on the road, child. Let's see. All right. I see a lot of Detroits. I see a lot of Dallases. I see a lot of Houstons. I see some North Carolinas. I see some Nashvilles. I see some Georgias, you know, Shreveport, DMV, Orlando, Philly. I see a lot of y'all, honey. There's a lot of y'all in the building. Now, I been running my mouth for 6 minutes. And as y'all can see, I have another plaid on. Thank y'all for letting me know how good I look in a plaid. But anyway, no, I don't have a P.O. box yet, and I've been meaning to get one. I do need to get myself a P.O. box. Everybody's been asking me to get one. But before we even start this video, y'all know that I have to give y'all the church announcements every time. So let's go ahead and get into that first. All right. Now, first things first, on Saturday, it's normally the Love and Marriage Huntsville live reviews. Okay. Now, if something else comes up, that's the only way I won't be able to do it, because I know one of my friends want to go out for drinks. We ain't seen each other in a minute, so we want to go out for drinks and stuff like that. But yeah, Saturday night is normally live reviews, but we'll see what's going on with that. I'm still gonna set up the link and everything like that. Sunday night is the Real Housewives of Potomac live review. As you guys know, I do live reviews on this show every Sunday night right after Married to Medicine, and then on days. Whether you like it or not, over on Simply Sakina's platform, and Busy Blue will be back as a special guest. So make sure you guys tune in to all of that. Thank you guys for the support and all that good stuff. All right. Now, with that being said, we're about to go ahead and get into some things right about now. So we're going to start this thing out with these motherfuckers here. These folks from the Real Housewives of Potomac, child. That's what we're starting off with. Where Messy Katie decided that she wanted to post some receipts of her text messages with Robyn while they talking shit about Karen. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into that. Let me put this up here. So here are the text messages. And shout out to All True T. Katie posted this and Robyn was responding, and they were saying the real feud of Potomac is really Robyn and Karen, and this is really stale to me, honestly. And in the caption, before I read the text messages, the caption states, "Guys, I only cause drama on what day is it again? Anyway, I do love Karen, but I have hearts for Robyn, and I admit we were talking shit earlier today. Yeah, hashtag RHOP. I still watch it and love it." Okay, so I'm just like, if you cool with Robyn, why are you posting these text messages of Robyn talking shit about Karen? So, girl, Robyn is weird, but let me not say that. Let me not say that because we already know that she's not, all the way there. So I probably don't need to be saying that. But yeah, Katie weird. I'm just gonna say that. But anyway, let's look at the text messages now. Now she's talking to Robyn. And Robyn's comments and say, "Oh my God, Karen is weirdly obsessed with me. It's getting creepy." And then Katie says, she said she was, wait, laugh first. And then I'm just like, first of all, Robyn, why do you think anybody's obsessed with you? I'm still wondering, where does she get off thinking that anybody's obsessed with her? Like my thing with Robyn is, girl, don't nobody really care. Like Robyn really thinks someone cares about her. And see, the thing of it is, she can sit up and she can talk about everybody and all this other shit. But my thing of it is, you can do that, but can't nobody else do it. Now, if somebody do it to you, then it's a situation of, well, y'all are obsessed with me in my marriage and y'all are obsessed with everything that I got going on. And my thing of it is, girl, you should be happy that we're talking about you, because otherwise we don't care. Be glad that Juan was at the laundromat, soap, powder, bleach, towels, fabric softener with this other lady. Be glad that he was doing that so we can have something to talk about when it come down to you. Because any other time, we really ain't got nothing to talk about. See, Robyn can talk about everybody else, but can't nobody talk about her. She's annoying. Okay? And then Kate, I think Robyn responded with to Katie's message when Katie said, "Love you, hun." And then Robyn said, "Love you too, mama. We miss you so much on RHOP." We do? Okay. And then Katie said, "Okay," she said, "You're the most evil woman who has ever lived." And pause and laugh. Okay. And then after that, Robyn responded to Katie posting these messages. And Robyn was like, "Katie, you left out the part where Karen said that she's going to take me down." And then Katie responded with dead, laughing so hard. And my thing is, why do you think you're that important for anybody to want to take you down, Robyn? What are we taking down? The fact that you all the way in Hanover by yourself, is that what we're taking down? Like, I'm not understanding of the situation, Robyn. I'm not understanding, because you want to be important, but you don't like the attention that you get for being important. And see, here's the thing. She loves saying that Karen is obsessed with her and all this, but she tends to forget that she was the one dressing up like she a damn Domino's pizza man when Karen was staying in Great Falls trying to see what the she doing. So, like, these girls be killing me when they conveniently forget about the things that they do. Now, y'all be saying that Candy needs to leave. Now, this mother need to leave. Robyn brings nothing. She's not wealthy. She's not rich. Okay? She got more money than me, but I'm just saying, she ain't got no business. Where the hat said? Where the hat said? Not only where the hat said, where's your house flipping business? When you flipping houses like pancakes during season 4? When you doing that? What happened to that? What happened to your hats? Or did you just like, I'm just saying, why Robyn is even here? I think she's only here mainly because Giselle's still here. And if it wasn't for Giselle, Robyn wouldn't even be that important to nobody. But even with Giselle being here, she's still not that important. But still, like, why are you here, Robyn? And it's just ridiculous because even on the last episode, when Karen was basically saying that she's here, Robyn showed up. Why are you talking about me? Why are you bringing up my name? Why am I being discussed? Girl, you're being discussed because you on the show the same way you discuss everybody else. Let's stop it with that. And let me tell y'all something. Robyn's fans are really annoying, and I never knew she had so much fanfare until last season. Like, her fans are really annoying to me. Like, they annoy me. Like, they find any reason to justify this BS that she be doing. Like, I can't. Like, you love to say someone's obsessed with you and somebody's fixated on you and stuff like that. But where was your intent? Like, did you have that same mentality when you were walking around here, following Karen around, trying to see where she stay at and stuff? Like, I still don't understand why that was so damn important. Why did you and Giselle care about where she stayed at? Oh, she had a truck business? Baby, I forgot all about that damn truck business. So, girl, where your truck business at, girl? I used to date a guy that drove trucks, and now he has his own truck business. Robyn, you might need to hit him up. You might need to hit him up and see what you can do about your truck business. I'm just saying. Where your truck business at? Where your hat business at? Like, what do you have? And then you sit up here talking about it with Katie of all damn people. Katie of all people. No disrespect to Katie, but Katie of all people. The same one who will show up to filming with them raggedy ass wigs on that she showed up in the last time she was on the show. The same Katie that ain't got number rocks and wind and lakes in her head. Like, that's the same one you talking about. Okay, Robyn. Okay. And I'm getting bored just talking about her ass. Because I don't see the need. And then the thing is, and I'm glad Evelyn Lopez, not Lazada. She said she goes hard at everyone else, but says nothing to one who is her husband and got her out here looking like a damn. Exactly. You got all the smoke for everybody else except for the man that got you looking like a fucking idiot. Why you don't never say nothing about him? Why don't you ever say anything about him? You ain't got nothing to say. Seriously, you ain't got nothing to say because you're gonna stay with him anyway. So I mean, that's why I don't really give about what's going on between Robyn and Juan, because ain't nothing gonna change. So why are we even sitting up here having conversations and even talking about it, to be honest? Because she ain't going nowhere, girl. The girl ain't going nowhere. She likes looking like a damn fool, y'all. She likes looking like a fool. You know what Mary J. Blige said in her song "No More Drama," because y'all know that I'm a Mary J. Blige connoisseur. All things Mary J. Blige, I love it. You know what Mary said when she said, "Or maybe I like the stress because I was young and restless." She liked the stress, but the only difference is she's not young, but she restless. That's the only difference. That's the only difference. Her relationship with Juan is that whole "Marry My Life" album. And for those of you that's ever heard that album, you heard them songs on that damn album. That's Robyn's whole marriage to Juan. Should we start with "I never want to live without you, babe. I want to be a lady. Your love is so amazing." That's her. She never want to live without Juan. Never want to live without Juan. You gotta believe, you gotta believe, you gotta believe in me. She's begging Juan to believe in her. Or remember the song "On My Life"? I think it's track number 12. It's called "Be With You," where she was like, "I can't deal the fact that you're around. Why you want to see me down? Why he want to see you down, girl? He don't want you around. So why he want to see you down, girl? I mean, I'm just saying. And y'all know I have the ability to find a song about any situation. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Y'all know this. Y'all, if y'all been watching me for a long time, you know it. You know it. You know it. You know it. Okay. Come on now. I could go for days off that My Life album and tell y'all what song relates to Robyn. Don't leave me, leave me, leave me. Don't go, don't go. She practically begs Warren not to go. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I know I'm not the only one that feels this way. So don't play with me. Don't play with me. Y'all know I'm not lying. Y'all know I'm not lying. That whole My Life album is talking about her and Warren. Just like that whole My Life album talking about Mary and Casey. Because, baby, whenever I break up with a man, and that is a lot, because my relationships don't never last too long. But every time I break up with a man, that's my go-to. I sit right there and cry to every fucking song. Even the first two songs on that album, Mary Jane All Night Long and You Bring Me Joy, the two most happiest records on that damn album, and I still be sitting there boo-hooing to them damn songs. Mary sitting up there telling me something, I don't know what I would do without you in my life, boy. And I'm sitting here like, oh, I don't know what I would do without him. And I ain't got him. He brought me joy. Oh my God. Like I be sitting there just boo-hooing by myself because no one would ever see it. But I'm just saying. And Mary ain't got nothing to do with this. See what I'm saying? I'm just getting all off topic. When I've been saying it, I'm going to try to stay on topic when I'm doing these videos. But baby, let me tell y'all, I can't wait till I start my music segment. That's when I'm really going to get deep into these damn albums. I can't wait till we get into them. Okay? Woo! Now, I'm excited about that. Absolutely. Because this ain't got shit to do with Mary. This is about Robyn and her bullshit. But it ain't even about her no more. We're going to move on to the next topic, y'all. We going into 20 minutes of this shit. Let's move on. So next up is T.I. and Tiny's twin. And Tiny. Now, you know that these folks been in the blogs and been trending ever since the other day when, what's his name? Ever since the other day when King said he stands on business. He stands on business, honey. He stands on business and he don't play no games and all this other stuff. Well, ever since that day, people have been making so many shut up memes. He has been making so many headlines and people have been making so much fun of him about that whole situation. And now T.I. is pissed off about every little thing that someone says about him. To the point to where T.I. went to this club that pretty much used him as a flyer. He went off on them folks. So we're going to go into that first. Let's get into it. Hold on, y'all.
Until then, ain't nothing going. Ain't nobody getting nothing going. Nothing. Call who you need to call. Do what you need to do. Ain't nothing happening. No money, no beers, no partying, no sections, nothing. You put me and mine on a motherfucking flyer, nigga, give me everything. And if you can't, don't play with me. I don't know if y'all from here, but nigga, don't play with me in this city. It's my motherfucking city. Don't play with me in this city. Nigga, you.
Well, that was the video of T.I. going off on the people about putting him and his son on a flyer. Now, King gets on our nerves, and so does T.I. dumbass. But he got a point, though. Because y'all using a situation that was kind of fucked up between him and his son as a way to promote what you got going on at your business. Like, don't be trying to use these folks to make money. That's real fucked up. That's a fucked up thing to use to try to make money off of them. Like, come on now. Y'all knew from the moment y'all put that out there that was fucked up. Y'all knew that. Y'all knew, and y'all knew y'all had no rights to do that. No rights. Mims, you got one more time to try me, bitch. One more time. Like, and I don't really, you know what? To be honest, I'm not mad at him for going off. He got every right to. Like we could put the fact that we don't like T.I. or King to the side and just really sympathize with how he feels, honestly, because they wrong for that. Like, he got a point. He do got a point, and I don't really agree with T.I. on many things, and I definitely don't agree with him on a lot of stuff. But no, he got every right to be mad, every right, because I would have felt some type of way too. I ain't even here, so why the fuck you got me on your damn thing? You know what I mean? Like, I ain't even here. I ain't even booked to be here. You know why? And y'all making fun of some shit that happened between me and my son and in the media. But we also got to take into account that y'all put us in a group chat. So therefore, they're gonna do that. You know, once you put us in a group chat, everybody got something to say. Y'all already know that. You've been in the game long enough to know that. So, you know, in so many words, you know, do you really have a right to be mad about this, or do you have a right to be mad? In a sense, you do got a right to be mad, you know, because it's not cool to do that. I don't like that. And then on top of that, like Amber Shelby said, they didn't expect T.I. to come down there to see about them. And I think that's what it is. Like, they put them on that flyer and they just said, okay, we're gonna have fun with this shit. And T.I. not gonna say nothing. He ain't gonna say nothing. He ain't coming down here. Lies and garbage. Cause he sure brought his ass up here. He sure brought his ass here and checked y'all and y'all shit. And y'all had nothing to say. Y'all had nothing to say. So, yeah, I know we be trying to make jokes out of a lot of stuff, but there's some things that we just need to not make a joke about. You know what I'm saying? Like, period. Okay, first of all, shout out to the 300 people that is in the chat today, and we got 300 folks within 25 minutes. Y'all must be getting them notifications today, because you know we ain't been seeing this in like some weeks now, because YouTube been fucking with the notifications and all that stuff. But y'all are here now. Some of y'all, now I want to know what y'all think in this chat before we move on to the second part of this story. What do y'all think about it? Because I see some of y'all saying that this is a publicity stunt. I see you saying he still showed up to the event, so I think it was a stunt. Okay. This person is saying T.I. is protecting his image. T.I. banging his chest like a gorilla. Oh my god. Let's see. In his city too. Oh my god. But who is Bob the Builder? You talking about T.I.? Please tell me. Please tell me. Seriously. Let's see. Yeah, it was kind of weird. He didn't just have his lawyer contact him. I really don't care. Who's Bob? I guess they talking about. Oh, they talking about Robyn. They calling Robyn Bob the Builder. They might be watching it from the beginning. But I think that would have been the right thing to do to get his lawyer involved. But you know, T.I. don't do shit like that, child. Y'all know he don't. He had every right. Don't use me to make money. I agree with that. I agree with that. I ain't gonna take that from you. He was there with two of his sons' publicity. Okay, a lot of y'all thinking it was a publicity stunt. Now, there's another thing that's going on with King and T.I. where Tiny stepped in. Okay, someone says You guys provide the content, Miss. No. Yeah, you guys provide the No. Let me take it back. It says, quit playing with my family for clickbait. I've had about enough. Okay. And then someone says, you guys provide the content, Mrs. Harris. And then she said, no, they've taken an honest family moment and added some bullshit onto it, as they do to get views on their lackluster platforms. Now, wait a minute now. Who platform is lackluster, baby? Who you talking about? Because, baby, it ain't lack and luster over here. So don't do it. Let me stop playing. I know she ain't talking about me here. She don't know me. Well, she probably do know me. Candy probably told her about me, girl. Hey, Tiny. But you know what? It was something else that was said earlier today, too. They was trying to make it seem like T.I. wasn't King Daddy, too. And I'm just like, the fuck? You know, it's been like, I get why she's pissed, because they, like, ever since that story came out and ever since like it went viral and stuff like that, like people been coming up with all types of scenarios. They was suggesting that, you know, the little boy ain't none of TIs and stuff like that. Like, it was crazy, honey. It was crazy. So I'm just like, no, honey, no, baby. It's crazy, but I hope they get the help that they need. Too bad Iyanla not around. Iyanla probably would be able to fix his life. And she'll probably have somebody to fix his attitude and spirit, because it needs to be fixed. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, though, when it all boils down, like, T.I. is one of those fathers that allows his son to be ignorant just like him and do some of the same ignorant, dumbass bullshit that he motherfucking does. So at the end of the day, if you don't raise a person to be respectful to other people in society, then what makes you think that they're going to be respectful to you and your family? You're not even, you take up for him when he's disrespecting people in the public and in society and things like that. So it's just like, what do you mean? So what makes you think he gonna respect your ass? He not gonna respect you, just like you're not teaching him to do so. So, that's all I got on that. I think we can go ahead. Yeah. That's another thing too. Then he want to charge people $10,000 for an interview. First of all, out of all the interviews that I ever gotten, nobody has ever charged me for no interview. And that's on gang. Okay? Ain't nobody ever charged me for no interviews. And I know that most of the people that I've interviewed were like web reality stars, but then you got Candy, you got Latrice, you got So Gucci, you got Kiki and Wanda. You got these different people that I have interviewed with that's on TV that ain't never charged me a penny, never asked me for shit. They just wanted to do the interview, like, period. Wanted to do the interview. So it's just like, for me, what the fuck make you think that I'm going to pay you $10,000 just to sit down and talk to you? Who the fuck are you besides some rapper and some singer's son? I'm not finna pay for that. It's the same shit that happened with Martell. He thinking somebody gonna pay $3,000 for them to interview him. You ain't nobody to interview. You're a bum. Ain't nobody finna do that. Absolutely not. It's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. You're out of your mind. Anyway, like I said, though, we can move on. The next one is, I want to talk about this. Now, the other day on TGIF, there was a conversation about Phaedra's new look. You know how she went from being like a Southern belle to a city girl and stuff like that in a matter of years and stuff like that. Once she started hanging around Portia, in the words of Shamia, she brings a youthful side to Auntie. Apparently, the fans ain't feeling Phaedra's current look right about now. And I think Funky Dineva and Claudia Jordan had a couple of things to say about her look. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the audio of that, and then we're gonna get into the audio of it, and then we're gonna do like we're gonna have a little bit of conversation about it. So we're gonna play that audio, and then we'll stop it as time goes along and really talk about it. Okay. So let's get into the audio of Claudia and Funky Dineva actually talking about this look, because I'm not even going to include Al dumb ass Al, ignorant ass Al, irrelevant ass Al, who don't need to be on the fucking show ass Reynolds in any of this conversation. Even though he has to say through his any Al talks about is irrelevant to me because he's stupid as I hate to hear him talk. The only two people that I want to hear talk on this mother is Claudia and Funky Dineva. Them the only ones with real motherfucking opinions and real dialogue. Al ain't okay? That's all I'm saying. Al ain't with his sissified ass. Sissified Tweety Bird. He get on my nerves. I can't stand that Tweety Bird. He makes me sick. Anyway, let's get into it, y'all.
Social media is contemplating Phaedra's new look. Somebody tweeted,
let me know if y'all
Phaedra's
can hear it.
rebrand from Miss Southern Belle to Instagram baddie is very confusing in a midlife crisis kind of way. Someone else wrote, it's not at all confusing when you consider that her Southern Belle persona was completely fraudulent from the beginning. What is your take on this, Al? And the look on your face, I feel like you want to go first. So I'm gonna go.
You know, I'm gonna say something that you probably don't expect, but I'm here for it. I like the fact that her first half of her life, she was the Southern Belle. She got all the degrees. She got all of the businesses. She got married. She had kids. She made herself a staple on the Bravo platform. And, you know, she's a little bit of a, you know, Atlanta socialite. That's what she did it as being that Southern Belle. And now she's on the second phase of her life where she's single. She looks good. The ladies her age are all looking good, if you ask me, from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. They got their foot on the neck of these young girls, including yourself, Claudia. You all look beautiful at the age of 50. She has cars. She has houses. She can travel the way she wants to travel. Her kids are grown. I don't see why not. She's put in all the hard work the first 30 years or the first 50 years of her life. Why not let loose and be whatever the hell it is that you earned to be the next 50 years of your life?
All right, Q, what do you think?
My overall answer is anybody should do anything that's going to make them feel good, just as long as they're not hurting anybody or bothering anybody. My assessment and my judgment answer is I kind of don't like it. Phaedra, in my opinion, in the very beginning when we first met her, definitely gave education snob, definitely gave class snob, definitely gave, I kind of look down on city girls in the IG model type.
Thank you. Thank you. That's all I'm saying. Thank you. And y'all know, I have a love-hate thing with Funky Dineva. It's some days where I'm on this muff side. I agree with him. I'm down with him. But then there's some days I'd be like, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck up. That's how I am with Funky Dineva. Like, I love him, but sometimes he make me sick. You know what I'm saying? But I love him to death at the same time. Like, I love him. I look up to him, you know, all that. But I don't agree with everything that he says sometimes. But what he just said, and that's not even all of it. I just stopped it right there. What he just said is what I've been saying. Like when she first came on the Housewives of Atlanta, it was all about a real Southern Belle knows not to cook hog maws in a crock pot, or a real Southern Belle knows not to wear blonde wigs in her head. A real Southern Belle knows not to walk around looking like a thought every time I go to an event. Like that's the type of stuff her ass was always on, or always talking about how she don't wear weave. She'll clip something in. This is her real hair. All this other stuff, looking down on other people based on how they dress and what they do and how they represent themselves. A Southern Belle knows to have 5 degrees. A Southern Belle knows. Like Southern Belle this, Southern Belle that. But now that we see you, it's like you go from, he's an on-time God. Yes, he is. Oh, you go from that to ski. If you see me, they're not trying to say what's up, ski. Like, that's like, girl. You go from Dottie Peoples to fucking Sexy Red. Like, girl, what the fuck wrong with you? It just make me feel, and I know that people can change and evolve and stuff like that. But it's like, girl, like for real, like that's just, I thought it was just me. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like it's fake and phony. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, people do change. People do evolve. I mean, I did. I mean, I used to come in front of y'all with nothing but a damn wife beater on in a chain. I didn't get dressed video. I do that. I didn't do none of that. I try to look presentable every single time I'm in front of the camera. I try to look presentable. I know I'm nobody's fashionista, but I try to look presentable. I try to look nice, halfway decent. Now, there are some days where I don't really give a. Those days I come on here with just a white beat on, I don't give a. But at the same point in time, like, girl, I just think that she's a fraud. That's it. That's really what it boils down to. Let me see. It's not fake. The Phaedra we get today is the real Phaedra. But see, that's why I feel like she fake though, because the person that she presented when we first saw her was really it was really different than what she is now. Like if she's been you know, if she was gonna be, if she's Sexy Red, she could have just been Sexy Red the whole time instead of being Yolanda Adams. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying, though. Her persona was basically fake back then. She was walking around here acting like she was CeCe Winans on that damn Real Housewives stage from season 5 on down to season 7. By the time she divorced from what's his name? By the time she divorced from Apollo, she was Carisha. I don't understand, but we're gonna continue on. Let's keep this going.
Just to find out, lo and behold, the whole time you wanted to be one, you just didn't have the body or the looks to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Then the moment you got the bodies and the looks to do it, all the brains and education, while it's still there in her mind, went out the damn window. And it's like, you want to be a city girl, which again, if she's not hurting nobody, have at it. I will say this, and not because you have a certain career or education level that you have to look and dress a certain way, but it makes me a little uncomfortable because I'm just not used to seeing my lawyer's ass out all the time. And there's one thing to dress sexy, and there is another to dress sexy, stripperish. As of lately, Phaedra has been teetering on that IG model city girl side. And it's just not for me. But like I said, if it makes her happy, feels good, and she ain't hurting nobody, then have at it.
That was a very thoughtful take on that, Q. I don't like it. I'm a little disappointed because I think what she's doing now is so commonplace and so easy and so lazy. You want attention? Look like a white woman. Put the blondest hair you can put, shave your nose down, or lighten your makeup, the blonde wigs, the ass out. It's like, where's this proud Black woman that we used to see? And in a sea of Instagram models and baddies where that is so easy to be, with all these degrees you have and the skill set that you have, why not be different in this field? I like, even though, listen, I think Phaedra's great TV. I think she's funny. Authentic, absolutely not. I don't know who she really is. Do you like to be a groupie of rappers? Do you like to be a coroner? Do you want to be a lawyer that loses every case? Do you want to be a baddie? I don't know who you are. I think she kind of goes with the win. And right now you're showing us with this rebrand, you're just kind of just like, who are you? I don't know who you are. I do know when you did have scenes in Housewives of Atlanta, you were funny. And I will say some of your scenes are pretty brilliant with some of the things you say, but you are giving fake, extremely fake. Because you shamed all the other women for the very same things you're doing now. And
that is my whole damn point. Okay, and first of all, shout out to Deborah Donald for being a new member. Thank you. I got to go back and, like I said, I got to go back in there and put more in my membership, but thank you for coming in. Okay, now I had to stop it there because Claudia is saying everything that I've been saying. Phaedra is fake and phony. The same thing that, you know what I'm saying? The same thing that she sat there and criticized other people for doing, she's now doing it. She's now doing the same damn thing. So to me, it's like, how the hell you gonna come for these other women for doing that? And you doing it now. It just make me feel like that was something you've always wanted to do. She's always wanted to do that, and she just didn't have the balls to do it. Basically, the same thing that Funky Dineva said. Basically, that's how I feel about it, honey. It's too late to ask my moderators to do the timestamps for me. I totally forgot. I should have said that from the very beginning, but I've just been in such a great mood today that I forgot. But Claudia definitely described everything that Claudia said is the truth. Period. Let's continue on, y'all. They have more to say.
That takes away from your credibility. And you can't no longer afford to look down your nose at other women when you go with the winner. Now you one of them.
Does it speak to the fact that innately all human beings want to be desired physically and sexually?
Well, I think for women that are on television, for sure, and they want acceptance and they like likes and they like hearts and they like all that. I just feel like maybe she was like, you know, she couldn't be her real self because she had to put off this image that she's a lawyer, so lawyers couldn't act like this, that, and the third. And now and then after that, she was a funeral home director for cats or dogs or something. So as a funeral home director, she couldn't be on the streets wearing this, that, or the other. And now she has the freedom to kind of like she's financially solvent enough that she's like, okay,
yeah, it ain't got nothing to do with her financial solvency. She now got the body to do it. She went.
Well, okay, whatever it is, she now has the confidence to do what she's always wanted to do, and that's what she's out here doing.
It's just you know how we say, if there's something that I do, I won't call attention to it and look down my nose and criticize those things. Mm-hmm. That's what she gives me. Like all them years of calling everybody a hoe or this or that, being judgmental.
And I know this might sound misogynistic and old. I just don't want to see a 50-year-old with her ass out. I don't like, and it's cool. You know how Mary J. every now and again she pops up on vacation on a yacht somewhere, and they're like, "Oh, look at Mary J." But it's like now there's two things Phaedra has done. Actually, we're talking about her image, and again, she ain't hurting nobody. She's now become a label whore. Every time you see her, she got on rented clothes from the Ivy showroom from Fiscani. And that ain't no secret. The whole Atlanta knows she go get her outfits from Fiscani. Shouts out to Fiscani at the Ivy showroom. But she's giving Marlo Hampton tees. And it's just, I to your point, it is slightly lazy when you've just got so much education. Like, I don't know. I just think leaning on the physical sometimes. I think there are people on this planet that have to do that. Portia, God takes care of babies and fools. He gave her beauty. And there are other people who don't have to do that. And I just think Phaedra's overly being sexy sometimes is a bit reductive to her education.
Or maybe like Al said, you know, it was always there and now she can like be who she really is. Because like some of the things didn't really line up with being this educated woman. Like you sleeping with a guy in an air mattress, you caught up in these little scams. Like there's little traces of it that came out here and there, but we couldn't quite pin it down. But now she's like free. I saw her out with a gown on with like the whole ass was out with a thong. And I'm like you do it like at a beach. Surprise us. Now it's just all right. LaSandra.
Okay, that was about it on it. That's about it. Now, let me just be honest and say, I really don't give a how Phaedra dress. Let's just make that clear. Now, this is partially just a reason for me just to go in on her ass because I don't like her. But they do have a point, though. And I felt like this was something to talk about. You know what I mean? I don't agree with the notion of education. Like I don't agree with the only thing that I don't agree with that Funky Dineva is saying is that because she's educated and she's a lawyer, she can't be sexy. I don't agree with that. You can be sexy no matter who you are, what you do, what your occupation is, and all that good stuff. Okay, you can be sexy. The only thing that we're saying is that she looks like a hypocrite by doing this because she sat there and she drugged other people that used to do it. And now all of a sudden, years later, she's doing it. That's the only thing that everybody's saying. It's more so calling out the hypocrisy of Phaedra Parks. The same thing she called other people whores for, she's now embracing the same damn thing now. That's the only thing. You know, but the whole you're educated, you can't be sexy. I don't agree with that. Now, I can't agree with that because that is misogynistic. I can't agree with that. That's not That was never my point, because even when Wendy started dressing a little bit more sexier in her second season, I didn't agree with Giselle and Robyn saying that she was more sophisticated when she didn't dress that way, or because she's this person, or she's a political analyst, or whatever Wendy was at the time, you know, she can't dress like that. So no, I'm not gonna say that. That's like hell. All I'm saying is, if you looking down on other people for dressing the same, for being sexy red, you cannot go up and do this city girl shit and think ain't nobody gonna call you out on your fake shit. That's all I'm saying. That's it. Oh, it's 400 people up in here. Shout out to the 400 people that's in the chat, honey. I hope you guys are subscribed to my platform. You know, we're gonna do more Yes for the Mess lives when I have, you know, multiple topics or whatever. But you know, we got a lot coming up this year. So if you're brand new to the platform, go on and subscribe to the channel. Go on and subscribe. We have a good time. Hey, Red Raven. We have a good time over here. We're having a good time tonight. Okay. And I'm trying to get this live done before the Ooh Ladies First panel, honey. You know, I'm trying to get it done before then. Because I got to support my girls. So we're about to go ahead and get into the very last story of the day, and that is this random ass story with Teairra Marie and Keri Hilson. That was the most randomest shit I had ever heard in my life. Okay, it was random as hell, but honey, we're going to get into it now. I don't know if I'm able to really put that on the screen. I don't know if R&B Money actually strikes people channel, and I damn sure don't need no damn strike at this point. I already got a damn warning for 90 days. So I need to stay on the up and up. So what we're going to do is we just going to let the shit play. And then we're gonna go back to it. Now, here's the thing. Now, apparently, Keri Hilson did an episode of R&B Money with Tank and Jay Valentine. And y'all do know, if y'all don't know, y'all should know by now that I love me some Tank. Tank is my man crush every day. And I love the R&B Money podcast. It's one of my favorite podcasts that's out right now. I be waiting every Saturday. When I'm at work, I need something to listen to. I definitely listen to the R&B Money podcast. It's one of the best podcasts out there. It's actually better than the Drink Champs podcast, because I used to love the Drink Champs podcast. But now I love the R&B Money podcast. Let me see what they said. Hey, Scotty, the smile. Thank you. I appreciate that. But right now, what we're going to do now, we're going to play what Keri Hilson said, and then we're going to continue on with the story. So let's get into it, y'all.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the deep side.
And took a sip of water, too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. When you're a performer,
yes,
we know how important it is to give love to other performers.
Yes.
Right? Especially when you happen to be sitting on the front row at their show.
Okay. I like where it's going.
Mind you, no one else was performing. Was anybody else performing that night? Do you know what night I'm even referring to yet? Okay, it's fine. All right, fine. Okay.
New for him too.
All right. Yes. He was there. Okay, so I remember just this I don't want to be here energy. I don't know why I'm here. She was with a gentleman. She was his guest. I know the guy very well.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the deep side.
And took a sip of water, too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. When you're a performer, well, she was with him. So she was his, and she didn't want to be there. It was very obvious. And I felt disrespected by that. So when they came to my dressing room backstage, I said something and we almost got to scrapping.
Shit.
My Decatur came out. Her town came out. And it could have got real ugly.
I don't appreciate you being on the front row of my show and not giving me no energy.
I don't remember exactly how I said it, but it was worse than that. It was.
I'm paraphrasing.
But it was that. It was like,
we fellow artists.
You already know what it's like. Yeah. You could give a courtesy bob There's a lot of things you can do.
Right.
There's a lot of things you can do to show love, but she was this.
Damn. In the front row?
She was that.
That's nasty business.
She was looking at the
That's
shit,
nasty business.
It was nasty business. And I just felt so, and on her phone. While everybody else is standing up around her. I was just like, oh, this is intentionally rude. Like you want to get slapped. That's how I felt. You're calling me. You're speaking to a certain spirit.
Yeah.
You dialed it up.
I got it
on me now.
I got it on me.
Okay.
To a certain spirit.
Like I said, I've always been secular.
Yeah, I've been secular.
Do they have those rocks?
Yeah, she dialed it up on the.
They got those rocks that you call.
She dialed it up. That's why I got the gems now. Keep it all.
I want to roll them like dice.
Calm. Keep it all.
My black crystal.
Shit,
the black crystal.
That's why I got them. That's exactly why I be having, because this is on me now. I don't like to go there, but it
almost went there.
Yeah, like people had to be ushered away. People looking at the shit.
That's nasty.
People had to be. It was that. Because I had to say something. I had to say something.
Get it off your chest.
I had to figure out what the fuck. It was.
It was burning.
Because I felt disrespect the whole show. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, dog. You don't do that
Harvey
unless you are
there.
purposely. I guess so. Now you know what I'm talking about and who.
I remember.
You don't remember who it was. Yeah, she's pretty insignificant at this point.
And well, yeah.
It had to be. It was.
Okay, so that was Keri Hilson speaking on the incident. Now, after she talked about it, fans suspected that she was actually talking about former Rockefeller artist and former Love and Hip Hop star Teairra Marie. And someone dug up an old interview that Teairra did where she spoke on having an incident with another female artist at her show. So let's listen in on that as well.
I had to say something.
I actually went to one of her concerts, was there in the front row, and I was getting calls because my cousin was watching my dog. In the midst, I'm bobbing still, enjoying the show actually. So we go backstage, and she's like, she comes back, and she's like, well, I'm like, hey, how you doing? Nice show. Hi, how are you? And she looked at my hand like, and I was like, hi, I'm Teairra. And she looked at my hand.
The story's so beautiful.
And then
so much more
like,
beautiful if we knew who it was.
I know, it would be.
Even though I have an idea.
Okay, you probably do, because she's a little stanky. And yeah, so.
Bygones be bygones.
Let's
question.
But if that happened again,
the Detroit will come out.
The bitch.
The Detroit will come out.
Yeah, sorry, that wasn't that classy either.
Okay, so that was Teairra Marie basically speaking on the situation at hand in an old interview that somebody dug up. Now, after this story came out, Teairra Marie stepped into the neighborhood, and this is what she had to say. Now, Teairra Marie said, y'all, people gotta leave me alone. I don't bother anybody. Just leave me the fuck alone. So now, Keri, what's up? You want to fight or do you not want to fight? Because I'm going to whoop your ass when I see you. I'm sick of you people bothering me. You had a whole different story when I was in your face. You're a liar. Okay. Now that's what Teairra said. Then after Teairra said that, as I was getting ready for this video, apparently Keri came out with an apology to Teairra. And this is what she said. Okay, hold on. Okay, this is what she said. Well, fellas, I guess the I ain't saying no name segment didn't work too well this time. Unfortunately, this did happen around 12 to 13 years ago. I actually never knew until I saw the previous post that you also told this story publicly. Now listen, we were very young in our careers, and I was remembering how I felt when it happened. But I don't feel a way about this situation now. Okay. Now, since then, we've run into each other, apologized, partied together and gotten past that. I'm responding to this because I don't want to allow anything to bring us back to a place that we've long passed. And since it was a public story that got connected to you in public, it deserves a public apology. I'm sorry for telling the story, especially with the energy and hurtful words that I used. It was unnecessary because my feelings and energy at this point in the present moment are nothing but love. No ill will or vitriol towards you. It's an old story that I see now that we both told. I hope you're doing well in this season, and I'm wishing you all the best in life. Okay. So that is Keri Hilson's apology to Miss Teairra Marie. Now, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So, when it boils down to it, Keri Hilson is full of it. Okay? Full of it. And so are these people that's on social media defending that bullshit. Okay? Period. Because they should not be defending it. And I'm tell you why. Now I get it. The whole thing, Tank got this game on that show, and it's called Not Saying No Names. Okay? Not saying no names. They always tell stories without putting a name to it all the time, right? They've always done that. And it never made it nowhere. Nobody ever really just figured out who these people are. Now, in your case, somebody dug up an interview with Teairra Marie, discussed this same situation, and brought it to the public, and the Neighborhood Talk posted it. Now that you done got caught up in your shit and you done threw a rock and tried to hide your motherfucking hand, now you want to apologize. It's really no need to apologize because at the same point in time, you could have told that story. You could have told that story without saying the stuff that you said because you called the girl insignificant. And that's the thing that really bothers me with this whole thing is that you turned around and you called that girl insignificant and you really believe that that was okay to do and it was not okay to do, baby girl. It just was not okay. And you know that it wasn't. So why you want to sit up here and play games with everybody in the building like you wasn't trying to be shady? You were being shady, Keri. Ain't that's the reason why I don't nobody like your ass now? And I used to be one of them people that set up and defended Keri down, like especially with when the Beehive used to drag her down and throwing CDs at her, and every time her name comes up and there's an interview with her, and the Beehive just buzz their asses all up under the damn interview and drag her by her rat tail. I used to sit up there and defend her and be like, why these folks constantly keep coming at this lady? She ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? Like, girl, why? You know what I'm saying? But then now I understand why the people don't like you. Okay, you mad at them up because they wasn't bobbing and weaving at your show? Why do you care? Why do you care? Why do you care if a muff is at your show not bobbing and weaving and dancing and snapping their fingers to every damn song you perform? Why do you care about that? That's like me giving up about somebody not liking another YouTuber not liking what? You do your thing, I do mine. You perform yours, I perform mine. And the thing about people is that here go, like somebody tried to argue with me earlier about this on Twitter, where I said I don't understand why everybody is so mad with Teairra when all Teairra is really doing is defending herself against the bullshit. Because the dude said he didn't remember Teairra, and then here go Keri, well, she's that insignificant now. Girl, you in the same boat. Let's keep it 100. You in the same damn boat. We ain't heard not a single note from your ass in 10 years. And you want to sit, not even 10. We ain't heard no single note from your ass in 13 years. Because the last time you put out an album was 2010. And that was that bullshit ass No Boys Allowed album. I hate that album, by the way. We ain't heard from you since then. And you want to sit up here and just those shots at her and saying how insignificant she is, girl, you ain't did nothing. And people can really get up out my face with this whole where Keri has had more hits than Teairra. Keri has had more hits than Teairra. I don't give a damn how many hits she's had. That does not give her the right to sit up there and disrespecting somebody. Like at the end of the day, Keri's beefs in the industry really overshadows her music. And this is coming from a person that actually owns both of her albums. Like, most of the time, people be forgetting that she was kind of a big deal when she first came out. She is a nominated artist, and to tie her into that beef that she had with Beyonce. People tend to tie her into the beef that she had with Teairra. People only tend to tie her into being an asshole to other artists. That's what they do instead of giving her props for actually putting out great music during that time, because Keri was the shit. She was. Excuse me. Energy was the jig. Return to Favor was good. Turning Me On was my song. Knock You Down, one of my favorite songs of the 2000s. Pretty Girl Rock. All eyes on me when I walk in. No question that this girl's a 10. Don't hate me cause I'm beautiful. Don't hate me cause I'm beautiful. My walk, my talk, the way I trip. It's not my fault, so please don't trip. Girl, that was my song. Don't get me started, okay? And that video was iconic. When her ass came through with that TLC creep scene, baby, I was just done, okay? So Keri was the shit. But don't sit your ass here talking about motherfuckers is damn insignificant. Because people think you insignificant right now. Even with you coming out saying you finna work on some new music. I want to hear the new music. But I'm going to tell the truth on your motherfucking ass. You had no right now. Now I get it. No names. But girl, you called the girl insignificant. That's more reason for her to come out and cuss your ass the fuck out. Don't apologize now that she done threatened to whoop your ass. And Teairra ain't said nothing to nobody. Y'all need to leave that girl alone. I'm just saying, leave Teairra ass alone. Now that's who I want to see put out some music. Let's talk about it real quick. That's who I want to see put out some music. Because her first and only album, rather, Teairra's album was actually good. The debut was actually pretty good. Like, will Make Her Feel Good and No Daddy. That was good. I hate the No Daddy record. I think the No Daddy record is the song that killed Teairra's momentum. Because I don't know who told them to put that bullshit out. That was not going to be the anthem that they thought it was going to be at all. I don't know who told them to put that out. But No Daddy should have never seen the light of day. They put out Make Her Feel Good. They should have put out Phone Booth right after Make Her Feel Good. Phone Booth was actually a great record. Great record. Absolutely phenomenal record. I loved it. Okay. Loved it. What's the name of the other song she had? Hunt for You with Pleasure P. Loved it. Cause a Scene. Loved it. You Did That with 2 Chainz. Loved it. Okay. Teairra had the potential. But they fucked it up by putting out No Daddy. No Daddy just killed it for Teairra. Phone Booth was the jam. Phone Booth would have been her Phone Booth would have been her big hit, in my opinion. It would have been her big hit. Period. And I hate that she got on Love and Hip Hop and wasn't able to capitalize. You know, like I see artists like K. Michelle and Cardi B, they all came on Love and Hip Hop and were able to get like in K. Michelle's case, she was able to get some moderate success in her genre. And then you had Cardi B, who went on to be one of the biggest female rappers out right now. You know, things like that. Teairra did not get a chance to really shine on Love and Hip Hop because her voice and her music was pretty overshadowed by her antics with alcohol and fighting. Like, they never really just showed her doing music, and that should have been her moment. And I really hate that she did not get to have that moment. Now she's a joke. You know what I'm saying? And people forget that she could actually sing. Untouchable, I think this is their second or third season. And yes, you should start watching. It's pretty good. But yeah, thank you, Ebony, for saying I should manage talent. I mean, listen, I just know music. Y'all know that. I just know music. And this is why, like, I'm going into more music commentary next year. As a matter of fact, we can go ahead and end the video right there so I can say this. That is the reason why starting next year, I'm going to go more so into music commentary. I want to say commentary. That does not mean that the Yes for the Mess videos are going to stop. That doesn't mean that the reality recaps are going anywhere, because they're not. But I definitely want to go into doing things that I want to do. I want to talk about things that I want to talk about. Half of these damn topics that I be talking about on Yes for the Mess, I don't give a about. I only talk about it just due to the fact that my people want me to talk about it. So, you know, there's the jukebox that's coming, and then I intend on doing like a music show with Calvin Michaels, like with Calvin Michaels. That's who I want to do the show with. Like, he has, you know, the chemistry that we had when we did one-on-one was great. And then he has just as much knowledge on music as I do. So I'm gonna reach out to Calvin, and we're gonna get this thing going, and we are going to get this show running. I want to have that music show with me and Calvin starting by February or March, no later than March. On top of me doing Who Was Wrong and Young, Fresh, and New too, and on top of me doing it. So yeah, it's gonna be a good year for the Scotty Gang. We're gonna have a whole lot, just like the Scotty Gang meetups that I intend on doing. The first one we got to do is in Atlanta. We're definitely gonna do a Scotty Gang meetup. I gotta meet my Scotty Gang people. So yeah. But with that being said, y'all, we had over 400 people in here. I love it. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. I hope so. I'm really trying to do better with my delivery with my stuff, because I've seen the complaints. I've seen, you know, some of the things that people say about the way I deliver the news and stuff like that. And, you know, some of the criticism is constructive. Some of it is just hateful ass motherfuckers that just don't like me. But, you know, I try my best to do the best that I can, you know. So I hope y'all enjoyed the show, because I enjoyed doing it. Before I go, y'all know we gotta pay some bills first. Okay, let's pay them bills first. Now, first things first. Wait a minute. Let me get this. Let me get both of these up off of here first before we pay these bills, child. Because I literally paid a bill early, and that was Comcast, and I didn't want to pay their ass. Anyway, make sure you guys support our very own Tramiel. He is on the Chasing panel. Okay. And his brand new song, Long Days, is available everywhere. So make sure you guys purchase and stream, okay? Spotify, Apple Music, all that good stuff. Tramiel's Long Days is out there. Also, Bando has a record out called Bando's Dream. It's now available on Spotify, Apple Music, as well as YouTube. And Bando also has another song out called DUI. It's available now everywhere. And you should be expecting a visual of that song at some point. You should be expecting it. I'm gonna see if he would want me to play that video on one of my shows when it does come out. But whatever. But anyway, yes. Shout out to Bando and Tramiel. So with that being said, y'all, I am Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe. Be sure to like, did I just say that? Like, comment, subscribe. Be sure to comment and all that good stuff. Be sure to follow me on any form of social media. My Twitter, my IG, and my TikTok will be down below. And that's about it. I will see you guys on the next one. And be sure to tune in to my girls, Jamie, that's me, Nisi, as well as Bondi. They will be doing the Ooh Ladies First panel tonight. Well, in a few minutes, actually, on Jamie, that's me's platform. They're about to start in about 2 minutes. So with that being said, I am out of here. Until the next video, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.